conversations, and I will link it down below. We are hosting exclusively right now on SoundCloud for the reason of it's the easiest hosting site that I found. My school essentials, and I wanted to tell you guys that my good friend Harley and I, we started a podcast called Kindred Conversations, and I will link it down below. We are hosting exclusively right now on SoundCloud for the reason of it's the easiest hosting site that I found. I've tried Podbean, I've tried to get it on iTunes. It's just so hard to do that. I don't know. For now, we're just going to use that. So it's really cool. I know I've mentioned in a few videos here on YouTube that I wanted to podcast. So I'm glad that we finally got to do that. And we got the logistics worked out. Having a podcast is basically an extended version of videos here on my channel, because I don't know how much, like, you just feel like podcasts, it's more acceptable to have really long videos. I know that there are people here that do really long vlogs on here and talking videos. I don't know, for me, I was just always like, I don't know how much you guys would understand me just watching like 25 minutes of this face. I don't know. I just always thought a podcast would be the best place to do that. So that's what we did. And basically we are doing topics that have to do with our spiritual journey. We just did one like introducing ourselves and giving you guys a little bit, a snippet of our story. Like, if you watch my videos here, you may already know a little bit about my story, but on the podcast, I probably say things that I haven't said here and vice versa.
Where is my phone? What happened to my phone? Did I put my phone in here? Oh yeah, here.
Okay, so I never talk about my phone because I'm always filming on it. I have an iPhone 7 Plus and this recovery case on it. The brand is Recovery, and a Miniso like a ring. I love it. I may eventually upgrade to the X, but right now it's not necessary, and I don't want an added payment onto my cell phone bill. So for now, the 7 Plus works out great, and I like this checker case. I just wish that the borders were also checkered. Is my school, or just like functional backpack. It's from Target. I'll try to link it below. It's really big, so I don't know if I'm gonna get this thing. Like, is that the thumbnail? Like, is that our cute little thumbnail? This front pocket is really big, which I really like, and it's pretty deep. In the front, these are just things like, if you watch my What's in My Bag videos, you know that the front pocket is usually where I put things that I reach for. Some tissues. I always have tissues with me because I don't like the feeling of like residue on my hands. that feeling is so gross to me. So I always have tissues, and I have wipes. I think I have wipes in here too. I have my keys. I have Jack from Incredibles 2 and a Ministry keychain. I'm trying not to chew gum, and I'm doing really well actually. It's been like 3 months or something like that, and so instead I have mints, and I just get a whole pack of these from like Target or something, or Walmart, of mints. This one is peppermint, which I really, really like. I always switch between peppermint or spearmint. Don't really know what a winter mint is, but sometimes I have that. But yeah, my favorite lip balm. Should I do the YouTube thing? Because a lot of times I'll go to LA, or I'll go somewhere where I'm taking a lot of pictures and a lot of videos, and my phone tends to die when you do those things. So having this is important. I resisted getting one of these for such a long time because it's like, it's just a waste of money. Like, you don't need it. And I've given a few away, but I've gotten to a point where I need Google Maps to like walking directions. What else? I have my wallet. You guys know I've reviewed this. I've had this for years. I will again link that video in the card somewhere, or in the description bar. But this is the Comme des Garçons. I don't even know what it's called. It's just like their half wallet. It's great. had it for years. Love Comme des Garçons as a brand. I want more pieces, but this has been a trooper for many years, and I always go back to it. These are my favorite wipes for everyday use. They're by Daiso. I prefer the ones that is a pack of 25, and there's a little plastic thing here. But they haven't been selling them at the Daisos near me, so this one's pretty good too. The 40 pack is just a little bit bulky, but so good. You get 2 packs of 40 for $1.50, and they're so awesome to remove. Like, these are so awesome to remove if you're somebody that swatches makeup all the time, or just like me, doesn't like residue on your hands. These are awesome. The quality, I mean, they're not the most, like, they're not the best quality wipes, but they're good. I mean, like I said, 80 for $1.50, and usually I'll like pull them in half if I'm swatching or like wiping my hands or whatever. They're just good to have around. This little folder thing, also from Daiso, and for school, I need to stay organized, and I need to have some sort of like planner. This is something that I came up with. These are, oh, Post-its fell. They sell these at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. It's just these like week at a glance type things. And I just took 16 weeks because that's how long my semester is. And I'll staple it together and just slip it in this folder or whatever I'm using at the time. And it's just really easy and compact, and you know that you always have your planner, because I switch out my bags quite often. So you always have this if you put it in your folder. So, and I just split up my classes. This is another cool thing that I came up with. I don't know if I came up with it, but I mean, I haven't seen anybody do it. For my classes, I got these rings from Daiso. Apparently, this is like a Daiso commercial, but not sponsored. Would love to be sponsored, but not sponsored. I have these rings. They come in a pack of like 15 or whatever, and I divide them, all my notes. I use reinforced paper, like 3-hole punch paper. And I just put all my notes for that class on a ring, and it's really helpful because you can add paper to this. You can take stuff out if you need to turn something in. It's just really helpful. And again, it's really slim, so you can slip it in here, and you don't have to carry around a bajillion and one notebooks. And yeah, this is really nice. It's just a folder with different compartments. Yeah, I really like this. And it's from their like milky color collection, and you guys know I love pastel colors, so got me. Love notebooks. This is by Moleskine, and it's kind of like a project notebook. I'm not really sure what these mean, but basically I'm using them to plan out podcasts and any projects I need. And again, it's something that I don't have to carry a whole bunch of stuff. It's a pretty slim notebook, and it was like $7, not bad. I mean, Moleskine tends to be really expensive, but this is one of their more affordable items, and it's really nice, and you know, aesthetically pleasing. You guys know that. And these are the little Post-its that fell out. Again, that color that I love. They're just by Post-it brands. I got it from Target, I think. This is something that crossover from my handbag essentials. I don't know, I'll take a few things out from here that off the top of my head that I didn't mention in my handbags essential, but I'm not going to go thoroughly in that. And in the back of this backpack, there's a place for your laptop. This is my laptop. I'm going to cover some stuff because it has my school name on it. But this is my laptop. It's a MacBook Air 13-inch. And I love it. Has this case on it. So, I mean, just to kind of decorate it, I have some fun stickers, some coffee houses, Stormtrooper vans, Cheap Monday, my bad. And the problem with the Acroball is the ink isn't very dark, and this is like the smoothest gel pen you've ever used in your life. The standard red pen, just in case you had to correct something, you know, very classic school. I have these Papermate sharp writers, and I just put little pencil or eraser toppers on there, so I don't have to carry an eraser because this thing is so tiny. Also from Daiso. Oh my gosh. Anyway, check out my podcast. I think it's really interesting, and I'm really proud of it. And it's really cool to have something that I'm really excited about. It's been a little while. I've been doing YouTube for years, but I mean, that's been a struggle too. I'm sure you know that. I've said that so many times, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a really successful week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.